playoffs. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
Yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game.
Coach, it is a building that has seen it all through the many years of its existence as EA Sports welcomes you to Oakland, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots and the Oakland Raiders. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Mike. Down. 180. 59. You look like that. Don't look like that. Check 52. Check. Check. Raider 9. Kill. Pilot, 64. Weak.
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. And not the start he was hoping for there as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
What's the curl? 29. 59. White Monday down. Come to my work.
From the gun, it's Carr. This is caught. It's Ryan Brand. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. The tight end set to valve the intended receiver.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. So after the INT, it's Brady. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Tight right. 3 down. Shit. Joker. Slam.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
And when you talk about a defensive end, your first thought is, how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays getting into the backfield. But the best ones can play the run as well. And that's what we're seeing from him, that excellent combination of holding the point of attack and also getting upfield to make plays in the backfield.
Wait, set. 59, 59. Hey, defense, let's go.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 19 and picking up the first.
Wait, set. Wide, 80. Right there in the middle. 55. 6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
Brady gives to Michelle. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Come, baby, I'm coming, baby.
Here's Brady. Gets it to Gordon. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Brady now to throw. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 24-yard line. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. We know this offense, they're built around passing the football. That time, the running game didn't suit them so well.
Not so well, but they have to do it every so often. You have to be able to control the pass rush a little bit, make them somewhat hesitant before they come and get your quarterback. At least have the illusion that you have a running game.
On 2nd down, Michelle. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. From the gun, it's Brady. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, right away, we knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
The roughing the kicker called on 4th down. What a big break. Leads to a 1st and 10. following the penalty. Michel. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Back. 380, hey!
Now Michel. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Watch the slip.
On third down, Brady. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. This from 25 yards out. And his kick is good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Slam.
Carr. It's brought in by Kevin White. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down.
52's the mic, boys. 52. Not here.
Shotgun now for Carr. Complete to his tight end, Seth DeValve. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Seth DeValve, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Brady. That's out to his running back, Michelle. And he goes out right around the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a carry for White. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete. Edelman was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Wait, set. Ready? I got him. Wait, hit.
Shotgun now for Brady. And able to find Dorsett. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And the Patriot first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36. They'll turn to Michelle as they go back to the ground. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the Raiders' 38-yard line.
Wait, set. 380. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Wait, again.
To throw, it's Brady. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
New England on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Regular. Check. Watching you five. Check it, reload.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Over the middle, Julian Edelman, it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
Here we go.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
All right, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Brady's throw there complete, and he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down.
You got nothing. Shoot!
They'll run with Michelle, and they'll get him down right about the 20.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Wait, that. Wait, Go on, D. Rush in. Sugar! Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Calm the crowd. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. Right here, guys. Mike 51. 65. Sugar!
To throw on third down, Brady. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman with touchdown number 7 on the year. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 10-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
One of the selling points of the corner route is usually the receiver is able to move away from the defender. But in this case, he didn't get that far away.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Carr going to throw. That's complete to White. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
You're mine. Go. 51's the mic. I got you.
Throwing now is Carr. Past the 20. This is caught by Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Williams, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Raiders have retaken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 3 down.
Throwing again. Brady. He's got White here. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Hey, Alabama.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Brady. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Brady now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. His throw caught at about the 5. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
51, hey, check it. Hey, pick your game up.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved.
Let's go.
From back at the 8 now after the false start. Another try at 1st and goal.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike. Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, watch the slant. Go, Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm. When he hit. Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Again, it's Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Edelman, the intended receiver that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal from the 8-yard line.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Mike 51. Mike 51. Come on, the ball. Hey, wahoo. 50. 51. Oh, yeah. Here we go again. 72.
Now Brady again. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. And that'll set them back 5. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Check. 50. Hey, Zoo. Wait for the hit. 51 to Mike. Wild Bill. Hey, Mike 51. We need hit. Screen. Rip.
Throwing now is Brady. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
Let's go. Let's hit this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 72.
Here's Brady to throw. Going deep here for Edelman. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over.
Down. 180.
Watch the out.
One. Raider one.
Whip. Watch the whip.
You draw Porker.
Watch twist.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. It's Williams on the catch. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Down. 180. Raider one. 29.
Kill.
X3. 218. Chopper. There's a hut.
On first down, Grant. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Check 43.
General West. Hey, 734. Express.
59's Mike. Check. 59.
Watch the run. What's up?
On 2nd and 15 now, Carr. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Lawrence Guy, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
Situation. Let's go. Hey, check.
Express. Hey, Steve 6.
Just like that. Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Express.
I can't believe they even let you play.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
From the gun, it's Carr. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Alert, alert. Hey, Alabama. Everyone, Mike 20. Get ready. 3D hit. Hey, Mike 20. Let's go, defense.
One play action. Now Brady. He's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Josh Gordon, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. Show it that. Greystone, travel.
Now Carr. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Now, Mike 51. 180. We're good. 180. Come on, boy, 51. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. Quick the edge.
Now Carr. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 36. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
I'm gonna run you over. Who's right, Chief?
Once again, it's Jacobs. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Raider first.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Exit, exit. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, Purdue.
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They run, Montgomery. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
And now it's 2nd down, but here's the field goal team out onto the field. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Corey Grant, his 9th touchdown of the season. And now they have taken a 4th quarter lead. They were able to push him backwards on 1st down, but this time he forces his way in.
I wonder if he went back to the huddle and said, guys, just a little bit more help, and I can get it done on this one. Maybe even overruled the play call from the sideline, just feeling like he had that opportunity, and he wanted to cash it in.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive summit.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with this 4-point 4th quarter lead. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Rip left, rip left. 51 the mic, 51 the mic. I don't think you got it, sir.
Brady now to throw. Gets it to Gordon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Brady. got Gordon open, completes it. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On the ground, Michel. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 7 yards there and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. Now Brady. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Motion. Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Rip. Mike part 9.
To throw again. Brady. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
New England on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Brady. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Recon, 132 fighter. Alpha.
On the ground, this is Michel. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field. It's a party now.
From the 17, Brady. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And they will run it with Michel. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak, not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
He's crossing. He's checking credit.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a one-score game.
Mike 51. Hey, Orbit. Hey, watch the slap. Watch the slap. Watch the slap. Go bandit.
On 2nd and goal, Brady. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
We're good. Ready? Out.
They'll run on first down. It's Grant. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Check 50. Check 50. Shift. Shift. Bring it down.
This is Grant. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Go Chief. 52, Mike 52. You ain't going nowhere. SOS.
Carr going to throw here. And this will be caught. Tyrell Williams. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Down. You wide 88. Check 59. Man, that's trash. 93. 93. Express. 44. Check 44.
On 3rd down, Grant. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
734.
They go back to Grant. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now flags come in. Look like one of the Patriots might have moved. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. He's back to throw. And Edelman got a big game going. That's complete again. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Wait, set, wide, 20. 20. Wait, and hit. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 66.
Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ray. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
Wait, set, 53. Rip right. 53, Linda. When he hit. Mike 51.
He'll look to throw. It's complete. James White. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a third down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Back to throw. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football. And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
Ozzy. 20. Mike 20. Watch the backer. And go Mike. Check it, reload.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that